All right, avant-garde Lamo. Welcome to DJ E360 World. How's your
Thank
day
you.
going?
It's going pretty
Good,
well. It's
good.
going pretty
Very
well.
good.
I believe you guys came from Frederick, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Not too far from here.
Uh-huh.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
All right, so let's start from the beginning because it's the first time, your first time here.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Uh,
it is.
where were you born and raised?
You want us to start in order, or should we just
Uh,
how you want
I
us to do
mean,
it?
but however, you know.
However, who want to pop
All
off?
right. So I'm from Maryland.
Okay.
I moved around too much, so I can't claim any area. But I'm from Maryland. You've seen me before.
Born and raised here in
Yeah,
Maryland.
born and raised here in
Okay.
Maryland.
How about you?
Me, born in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Raised in Nigeria,
Oh, okay.
but back here. I came back like probably like 6 years ago for real.
Oh, so your parents are from Africa, or?
Yeah.
Well, I'm from West Africa too. I'm
Oh.
from Togo.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I was born and raised over there until I was 22 when I came over here.
Yeah,
Word.
that's
So I grew up
Okay.
over there
Yeah,
my
that's
entire basically.
Right.
How about you?
Okay, so me, I was born in Nigeria, in
Oh, okay.
Lagos, and I was raised there until I was 10. Came to America when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
We lived in New York, Philly, Georgia, a couple places. Lived in a few places in Maryland, so I can't really claim anywhere either, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's about that.
I tend to claim Maryland though, because
I can't really
that's
claim Maryland
Exactly
because
what I was saying.
I feel like Georgia. So like you said about the home and
Yeah.
the upbringing is how you really
Yeah,
return
raised.
into later in life. So I believe I got into American culture in Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I started going to school for like my first 4 years. So I would say I'm from Georgia, but I'm not. I'm not even gonna claim that because I haven't lived in Georgia in like the last 5, 6 years. You know, so
Okay.
I can't even.
So
I'm a free spirit.
how was you guys upbringing? Like as far as the family environment, like was it stable? You know, were the
Uh,
parents around? Single family house?
I mean, I grew up with a single mom,
Okay.
so I guess it was stable for the most part. But then, cause me and my sister had we were born over here.
Yeah.
So they just we decided to come. Me and my sister decided to come over here and study.
Okay.
But I stayed for like 2 years out in Atlanta and moved back home
Okay.
to finish my high school.
High school. Okay.
Yeah. Then I mean, for the most part, it was all stable.
Yeah.
I guess, cause my mom had a job, so
Okay.
she wasn't really like struggling to feed us, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So how did that affect you though? Because we male, right?
Yeah.
Because the presence of pop around is very important. It's
Right.
very crucial. So how did that affect you as far as him not being around or not contributing at that point in your life?
I mean, he passed away, so.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. I.
I mean, in my own personal experience though, like, my dad was locked up when I was 3. He came back when I was 11. But we always had like uncle around who
Yeah.
stepped in
Oh yeah.
and make
Yeah.
sure you
I
guys
mean,
are straight
we had
because of the culture, the way it is. So did you experience the same thing?
Yeah,
Like, oh,
we definitely had a lot of family around.
Okay.
I have a cousin who stayed with us for a long time.
Okay.
Uh, I think he's probably like, I want to say 15 years younger than my mom.
Okay.
But he was like somebody I could look up to.
Okay. So you had that male role model.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as the real male role model in the family, yeah, I could look up to him, and
Okay.
like if I had any like stuff I want to talk about, like he was right there.
Okay.
Like just talk to him.
How about you?
Me, I was raised in Nigeria and here, but yeah, my mom and dad they're together still. My dad's a pastor. My mom, she's a nurse. So you know what I'm saying. I was raised in a strict household. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like I've been at church. Like I was raised in a church. So I started playing the drums when I was like 5. Before I could even sit down and hit the pedal, like I'd stand up and like play at my dad's church because I just loved banging, like loved
Yeah.
banging out. But Yeah, like our household is weird because I never really saw my parents go to work or anything, so I can't really tell someone like what should a job a working person look
Oh,
like.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that looks like because my dad was a pastor. He never worked the 9 to 5. He never until we came to America, and that was the first time my mom got a job at Sears. My dad worked at Best Buy. My head was fucked up, bro. Why y'all working? Like, what is going on?
That's the
But
reality of the land.
you know what I'm saying? That's reality. And my mom was going to nursing school in DC at that time. So like they figured you guys lay a foundation and start climbing. So I would say I really learned everything from my dad and him not telling me things and he just did it, you know,
Okay.
like so subconsciously a lot of things I do these days because of him because he wasn't a speaker, he was just a leader and you just kind of
Yeah,
you either like what he was doing or you didn't.
Yeah.
And I didn't like half the things he was doing until I was like I think 19. Then he gave me this ultimatum about staying home or nah, he was like, either you come home by 10 o'clock or don't come home at all. And I'm like, peace, like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where we started getting our mutual respect because he was like, oh, this kid can stand on his own at like 19, 20.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back here and there, we'll talk. And it wasn't him telling me what to do. It's more of a guidance now instead of, you know what I'm saying, as it should always be. But a lot
Yeah.
of parents they don't know that line is right there, but they just always like, you're gonna do this because I said so, and I'm like, because I said so. Who's because I said so? Like, what does that mean? So like, I had to really get over a lot of those things, but
Okay.
we'll leave it there for now.
I experienced the same thing though. Like I said, I came over here when I was 22.
Or
Up until I was 22, I was exactly living the same way you just
curfew shit,
described.
right?
Yeah.
Not at that age, like not like real curfew like that, but I
Right.
still have to come home before,
Yeah,
or if I'm not coming home, I have to let them know what's up,
yeah,
Yeah.
so they can lock the door. So
Right.
when I come in, they can
Uh-huh.
open the door. But now that I see it,
Uh-huh.
my pop was trying to protect me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was looking at it back then. It was like, yo, boy, watch out. Like,
Mhm.
so many girls,
Shit is
like,
real out here.
don't do this, don't do that.
Yeah,
But I
shit
was
is
like,
real.
man, he tripping. But, thank God I
Yeah.
didn't, fuck up at
For
that
sure.
age.
Yeah.
So it kind of helped me see
For
the,
sure.
how about you?
Man. I had a single mom most of my life. My dad died when I was young. Um, so she wasn't really strict or nothing, and I guess I wasn't like really no dad figure in my life until like 4th grade when she met my stepdad, and then he's been there since. But like, they gave me free roam for real, because I was the only boy. I'm the oldest of, well, now 5 sisters.
Yeah.
So they really just gave me free roam, so I really had no problems for real. Only thing, if I was like really wilding out, they'd be like, hey man, what you doing? Like,
Oh, okay.
they gave you free roam. Like, don't be out here doing too crazy. But other than that, no, I've been free since like 12.
So it feels like you guys
Word.
have like a stable environment. I say.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Most
That's
Okay,
why
so-
we're all brothers, man.